What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're diving into something wild. Mount Koubru in Manipur, India. It's not just a mountain, it's a full-on clash of history, spirituality, and some serious drama between two communities, the Meiteis and the Kukis. I've been digging into this story and trust me, it's a roller coaster. So, grab a snack, hit that like button if you're ready, and let's get into why this place is such a hot topic. First off, Mount Koubru sits in Manipur's Kangpokpi district, towering at about 2,562 meters. It's stunning, right? For ages, it's been the sacred spot where people prayed and told stories about their roots. But lately, it's turned into a battleground, not with weapons, but with words, claims, and some deep feelings. So, why is it a dispute? Well, it's a mix of identity, land, and a little government spice. The Meiteis say it's their holy mountain. The Kukis say it's their ancestral turf. And when the government stepped in a few years back to protect it, things got messy. Let's break it down. Okay, let's start with the Meiteis. They're mostly from Manipur's valley, and for them, Mount Koubru, or just Koubru, is everything. Their story, it's epic. Picture this. They believe Koubru is where their whole civilization kicked off. It's the home of Laningthau Koubru, this big-deal god in their Sanamahi religion, kind of like their version of Shiva. Legend says their ancestors came down from this peak after a huge flood, settling the land below. There's even a sacred pond up there, Lai Pukri, and a giant boulder they say proves it all. For them, it's not just a mountain, it's their origin story. They've been trekking up there forever, doing pilgrimages, offerings, the works. They even say the Liangmai Nagas, another local group, back up their claim with similar tales. But here's where it gets heated. They argue the Kukis showed up way later, like in the 1800s, and started messing with the vibe. Think poppy farming and cutting trees. To the Meiteis, that's straight-up disrespect to a sacred site. A few years ago, the Manipur government tried to make Koubru an official protected spot for Meitei worship, and they were like, yes, finally. But that's when the Kukis pushed back, hard. Now, let's flip the script to the Kukis. They're a hill tribe, and for them, this mountain's got a different name, Simtongbung. Cool, right? They're like, hold up, Meiteis, this is our land. Their story goes back to their Zo roots. They're part of this bigger group with ties to Mizoram and Myanmar. They say their ancestors were chilling in these hills, including around Koubru, way before anyone started writing stuff down. Some even hint the name Kupulu, another take on Koubru, comes from their old language, meaning something like devil's burning ancestor. Spooky, huh? They've got history too, like fighting the British in the Anglo-Kuki War around 1917 near these hills. Back in the day, before they became Christian, they prayed up there too, holding events like the Kuki Nampi Tauna. But here's their beef. Koubru's in the tribal hill areas, under their chief's control. They say Meiteis had to ask permission to visit back in the old days, proving they call the shots. When the government tried to lock it down as a Meitei site, Kukis were like, nah, this is our turf, you're just valley folks trying to take over. So, where's the clash? It's all about who's got the real claim. Meiteis are like, this is our spiritual heart, Kukis are newbies wrecking it. Kukis fire back, we've been here forever, you're just mad we won't let you boss us around. Throw in some modern twists, like deforestation debates and the crazy violence in 2023 between these groups, and it's a powder keg. Meiteis say Kukis block their pilgrimages now. Kukis say the state's targeting them with eviction drives. It's not just a mountain anymore. It's a symbol of who gets to say, this is mine. And that's the Mount Koubru saga. It's wild how one peak can hold so many stories, right? Both sides have these rich, deep narratives, and neither's backing down. What do you think? Can they ever share it? Or is this just Manipur's next big standoff? Drop your thoughts in the comments. I'm dying to hear what you all make of this. If you liked this dive into hidden stories, smash that like button, subscribe if you haven't, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next one. Thanks for hanging out with me. See you in the next video.